heat treatment of the material after having a welding, then welding locks, welding techniques, welding filler metal, chemical composition of a metal, and thermal properties of a metal.
Okay, define installation, erection, and commissioning.
Okay, sir.
Simply.
Okay, so sir, firstly, installation, erection, and commissioning are the steps of implement in which are implementing power in a power plant. So first of all, erection is done. Erection is a type of process in which we are thinking about where to do the things, where to maintain, and how to do and we are deciding a workplace. And then after it is doing completely erection, we'll do the things like installation, in which we are doing installation of the parts, or like if we are installing a lathe machine in a workshop, so we'll do it with the foundation balls, and that type of things are done in installing. And commissioning is a process in which we are commissioning, means we are after erection and installation, we are doing everything completely, and that complete process is completed in commissioning, and it's also known as, means also be similar to testing. So commissioning and testing is done after that.
Okay. Why we are using a WPS, WPQ welding documents in a fabrication work?
Sir, because fabrication is a very important field and a very important technique means used. So it is very necessary for a engineer or a welder to be very qualified. So WPS is a welding procedure a specification in which we are getting perfect knowledge about the electric arc, electrode, then size of a weld, electrode size of a weld, then flux, then size of welding, arc length, everything. And WPQ is a welder performance qualification in which there is a certificate, means if a particular person should have a certificate of a welding and had completed a perfect course of a welding. So it is very important in fabricating. And then he or she should has a perfect knowledge about the tools and means electrode and arc length, welding and materials, and fully knowledge about the materials.
Okay, most of believe that the welding is a dirty process. What your opinion? What is your opinion?
Sir, what, sir? Can you repeat question?
Okay, most of people believe that welding is a very dirty process. There are some safety issue, right?
No, sir.
So,
No, sir. Welding is not dirty process. It is a very important process because there are four types of joining process: riveting, and then welding. So in that four process, there is one of is welding. So welding is very important because is joining the very big and large parts, and there are so many types of welding. Welding is used in very small to very large. It's also used in shipbuilding, in construction of building, in bridges. So welding is a very useful. So it's we can consider it as a dirty. It is very
okay,
useful.
okay. Classify different testing methods.
So different testing methods are entity testing methods. So in that visuals test, then visual testing, magnetic testing, dye penetrate testing, then ultrasonic testing, then radiographic testing, dye penetrate testing
Okay, what is the
methods.
principle of dye penetrate testing? DPT.
Sir, in dye penetrate testing, we are testing a material by spraying a penetrant on it. After spraying a penetrant, we can see the cracks or burrs which are happening, which are remain on the material surface. So after that, we can understand that how much surface finishing is needed to this particular workpiece. So then we can find out that after the removal of penetrant, so we can understand how many cracks and burrs are there. After that, we can can do the quality checks and go for and make it go for another inspection.
Okay, why we are using the preheating and the post-heating process for a specific weld part?
So preheating and heating are very important because preheating is done before the welding. So in preheating, what we do, we are preheating the parts so that they will become ready for the welding. And after post heating, we are doing it for stress relieving, and after that post heating means we are doing the stress relieving very well, so that the stress remain in the welding parts or our welding workpiece, so it will remove. So for that we are doing post heating.
Okay, do you know about the advanced building process?
What, sir?
Advanced building process?
Advanced welding. Yes, sir. Advanced welding. There are four types of advanced welding process: ultrasonic welding, electron beam welding, laser beam, and friction stirring welding.
Okay, how laser beam welding process are performed?
Sir, in that laser beam welding, we are using a laser. That a laser is we are first putting two parts, two welding parts, which are we are using. That two parts are kept together where the welding should be done, and then after that we are using a laser on it to weld the part. Laser beam welding is used for a small and easy quick technique to do the welding, and after that the welding is done with a
Okay,
laser.
okay. Explain the principle of electron beam welding.
Electron beam welding. So, sir, the name already says that electron beam. So we are using the electrons with a velocity, some velocity. Electrons having some velocity on the material, which the two species of workpiece which are similar or dissimilar metal. So to join them, we are throwing means we are throwing an electron beam. So we are throwing a beam on them to join the metal, and after that, the metal will start मतलब सर पिघलना शुरू हो जाएगा, तो फिर उसके बाद वो जॉइन हो जाएगा इलेक्ट्रॉन बीम से। इन दैट वी आर यूजिंग द इलेक्ट्रॉन्स विथ अ वेलोसिटी।
Okay. Uh, then what is the principle of friction welding?
इन सर फ्रिक्शन वेल्डिंग फ्रिक्शन सर नो फ्रिक्शन वेल्डिंग
Okay. Okay.
हाँ
How can we select welding power source?
the welding power source are rotating and static rotating type and static type
No,
and
my
special.
question is that what are the selection criteria to select or choose the welding power source?
Sir, power source as per current and voltage and the in size of our welding piece, then fluxes, what is the welding length, then our welding feed what should be, then we decide the power source, how much we'll needed for this type of workpiece.
Okay, this fabrication technology course is really important for a career point of view.
Sir, what fabrication technology very important for?
Career point of view, it is
Uh,
really important in industry.
Yes, fabrication is very really important in industry because we can not make all that of parts which we want. So if we consider a shipbuilding industry, so we cannot build the whole ship with the processes, with means direct manufacturing processes. We have to first manufacture the parts, and then the fabrication processes are used to fabricate them. Then we can join the parts, and then a particular thing is built. If we consider a bridge, some types of road pipes, all that are used in all that you are industrial products, so they all are made by a fabricating process, because fabrication is very important, sir.
Okay. Then the last question: have you learned in this course, fabrication
Sir,
technology?
okay, sir. In fabrication technology, we have learned many. I have learned many of the things, such as inspection and testing, like ultrasonic, some semi-destructive testings, visual test, a diameter test, then election, installation, commissioning, then surface coating methods, then finishing methods, surface preparation, edge preparation, then some welding joints, welding symbols such as butt joints and T joints, and then symbols like fillet, square, and then about some welding codes of BIS, 8 ASME, ASME, AWS, Indian Bureau of Indian Standard, then American Society of Mechanical Engineering, American Welding Society, British Society of Welding, BIW, something like that, and about welding, weldability, some types of materials which are very useful in fabrication process, such as
Okay.
mild
How
steel and cast iron.
Okay. How can you use this welding knowledge in industry or as well as in different areas? How can you implement?
Sir, implementing is, sir, like that we can see what is the particular type of industry. So, sir, if a industry is like uh, of some small parts, so we can do the we can understand the what is the length and arc and electrode type of things. So if I have a proper knowledge, so I have proper knowledge, I'll implement that the production and every each and every aspects is completely happening in an industry about the welding and the fabricating, which is under my inspection. So I'll do the best to provide a very good inspection about the welding and fabricating parts which are produced in the industry from my side to the industry.
Okay. What is your career goal?
Sir, my career goal is to uh, uh, mm, to be a proper in any field, which means if I get any particular job, so that the job I can learn more things in that, means more practical things, and to maintain them and to do them very properly and with some dedication.
Okay. Like production, designing, and manufacturing or
Yes, yes.
thermal side. Okay.
Uh, okay.
What are the your important or interested area? What is
Sir,
your
uh,
uh,
sir, as a mechanical engineer, whatever field I get, it's my field. So I mean, mainly I mean to say, if I'll get a production and my company is of a means I'll get a fabricating or welding position. So I'll make your inspection about what the types of welding and what the work is given to me. I'll do it perfectly without any in problem or any error. So I'll try to do that. Or if I'll get in a maintenance, so I'll to be there for if I'll maintenance. If a machine is not working or that, so I'll be there wherever the company needs. So I'm telling about that. If I'll get a position, that position I'll be there with a very good impression.
uh, okay. Ronak, you have completed your Viva exam. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay.